obviously it's easier on them having them in one place all year round.
Oh, absolutely. They're getting older now, and they're starting to make a lot more friends and want to do things at school and stuff. So it's a tough decision, and it's a decision that we decided to make at this time.
So do they say stay home? Let's stay in Rochester.
No, they would never do that. Absolutely not. It was always up to me, and but I always include them in everything. And obviously, it's a family decision, and we've all came to an agreement that we'd love to stay here.
Did you keep an eye on Rochester, or how did this come about?
Oh, absolutely. I always go on the internet checking them out and watching them on TV and from Germany and Slingbox. So you can always watch all your news stations all the time. So no, it's been I've been watching. You always feel bad when a team doesn't do well, and I used to watch it all the time. I rented my house out to a couple players a couple years ago, and they didn't have a great season as well. So I think they're moving forward, and obviously they've had a couple of tough seasons, but they're trying to change, and that's the biggest thing.
What's the difference in what you saw? I mean, if you were paying a lot of attention, what do you think needs to happen to get back to where they were when you were here?
Well, obviously the veterans, and I think you need 4 or 5 good veterans, and it carries a long way. It doesn't necessarily that the veterans are going to play better than the youngsters, but I think it helps the youngsters, and I think it's a good mixture of both. And sometimes you need leadership off the ice to help out the younger guys too, to compete every night and make sure that they know that every game is a very important game.
And that will be one of your larger roles on this team, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. I expect to go out there every night and play 100% and play hard, and the bottom line is to win every night, and that's what you got to teach guys and everybody in this organization, that every night it's not just a day off here and there. It's every day is a working day, and until it gets done, then until you start winning games, then you can relax a little bit.
You're 37. Still got it? Still got the quickness and everything? Or?
Yeah, I feel good. I felt really good over in Germany. It's a very fast league, a lot bigger ice surface, so you adapt to different things. And the biggest thing is staying in shape when you're older. Because everybody knows you got to work harder when you get older. And but 37, I don't think is very old, and I hope I got 2 really good years left. They're 13 and 11.
And they were happy to come back?
Oh, they're extremely happy. My daughter's going to go back into gymnastics at White Raven, so she's extremely happy to. That's her biggest thing, because she took gymnastics in Germany, and it definitely is not the same as over here. And the language, obviously, it's all German, so she'll be ecstatic. And my son here with all the special needs that he needs help in school, so it's a great time for us to be home, and we're excited.
Is it a relief at all? I mean, is there a feeling, of being back in the area, knowing that you're here the whole year round?
No, to be quite honest, it's scary. At 37, I'm going to have jitters going on the first step on the ice out there, because I want to perform well, and I expect myself to perform well, and the expectations are always high, and I go through it every year, and you never know when those expectations go, but my expectations are that I go out there and play as well as I did when I left here, and I don't have a problem with that. I expect it from myself, so I'll put a lot of things on myself to do well.
Where is she in gymnastics?
She's at Bright Raven Gymnastics.
Good. Perfect.
Would you have left if there was still that commitment to veterans?
It would have been a tougher decision, absolutely. If I saw that they haven't signed anybody and they're going the same direction, it would definitely have been a different situation. But I can't say it was, so I wouldn't. I don't regret. I would still definitely think about it, but obviously it helps out when you have extra help in the dressing room and extra help on the ice, and you want to play for a good team. Everybody wants to win. I play hockey to win. I don't play hockey to play hockey anymore. I want to win, and I expect everybody in this dressing room wants to win.
How does this all get started? When did the talks about you coming back start?
It just started, and there was discussions on it. We discussed it for a while, but until I had to get out of my contract in Germany, and because I still had a year left, and got out of it, and that's when it came to when we decided to sign.